In this video, we're going to look at two ways to submit writing assignments with Google Classroom. So the first option is to give each student their own copy of the Google document as a template. And then the second option is to have students upload an existing doc that they've already started working on. So I'm logged in here in my Google Classroom. I have a few students loaded in, and I'm just going to hit the plus and come to create an assignment. And this first one here, what I'm going to do is I have an existing document that I want them to work on. In my demo folder, you can see I have this document titled Personal Narrative. Here it is. And all it is just like basically a blank worksheet or a blank document, and just has very basic instructions. You could put more instructions if you wanted to, but think of this like a worksheet, and you're just going to the copy machine to make copies of a physical document. This is just making digital copies of this, of doing the kind of the same concept. So everybody's starting from the same place. So I'm in my assignment here. I'm just going to call it Personal Narrative. And I could add instructions if I wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and add the topic writing. I'm going to put a due date, and this will automatically add it to the class calendar. And the main thing I'm going to do here is click on this Google Drive icon, and then I'm going to go into my Google Drive here, and since I just created this, it's under my most recent. I'm going to grab that personal narrative. I'm going to click Add, and then this is where kind of the copying magic happens. Is where it says students can view the file. I'm going to hit this drop down. I'm going to choose Make a Copy for each student. So now each student will get their own copy of this document, and they can work on this assignment. So I'm going to click Assign. And now that I assigned that, I'm going to pop over to show the student view so that they can see how it works. So do that. So I'm over here in Sam's account, and I'm going to refresh, and he will be able to see that assignment. Actually, I'm just going to click on writing. So we're using those topics there, and this assignment pops up here. So I'm going to click on Personal Narrative, and then it's telling him about how he can turn it in. And so then this document the copies have already been made digitally for him. And so it actually added his name to the front of the assignment. So that's convenient. So he would just click on this, and then he could come in here and just start typing whatever the assignment was that he wanted to put in. And then he actually could click Turn In up here when he was done. Or he could come back here and click Turn In this way, either way. So that would be how to go ahead and do that. And the same thing would apply if you're on the other student account on this side as well. And we're going to go back to the teacher view just so I can look at those. I'm going to click on the assignment, and then I can see two students have them done. I can click on the assignment and view it and be able to give a grade, add comments, anything like that. I can assign the grade over here on the left. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and show the process as if students had already started working on their assignment, and I wanted them to upload an existing document. So I'm just going to come here, do Create New Assignment, and this one I'm just going to call Essay. And again, give it a topic and a due date. And then in this one, instructions, I'm just going to say, upload your essay from Google Drive. And then I'm going to click Assign. Okay, so now you can see that both of my students have this essay assignment here. And what they can do when they click on it is they have the option to add an existing file that's already in their Google Drive, or they can create a new one. So I'm just going to go ahead and show the adding thing. And let's just take a look at this student. So this particular student, this is Sam, and he's already started working on his document, but he didn't title it, he didn't remember, he didn't put any formatting. So he might forget where this document is. He might not remember what it's about or what assignments it's for. So that's one of the problems of doing it this way. It might be difficult for him to remember it because he didn't do that. But either way, he can come here, he can click Add, choose Google, and then sometimes it's helpful to look under Recent, or he can browse through the entire structure of his drive, and then just go ahead and click Add, and then it's going to upload that document here, and then it's still just called it untitled document because he didn't change anything. And then he can click Turn In, and then click Turn In. And so then that work would be turned in, and then it would work the same way in the classroom. And then let's go ahead and take a look at this one. In this case, the student Pippin was actually named the document an appropriate thing. They have a date, they have a title, they have different sections in it, so it's much more obvious to see which assignment it is. So for him, it's going to be much easier when he goes to add Google Drive, and then to find the assignment he's looking for, he knows that it says essay for his class. Choose that document, click turn in, and then we can flip back to the teacher view here. And here's this essay. You can see that 2 of the assignments are done. I can click on that. I can see these 2 done assignments. Obviously, this one still says untitled, and this one has the name, and I can click on those, give them a grade, and add comments. So that is kind of 2 ways to submit assignments through Google Classroom. Thanks.